Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to start this love reading by taking a look at your overall energy. We begin with Wild. Illuminate. Your light helped to guide me out of my darkness. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands and Wild definitely go together here. High energy, high emotion, high activity. Let's go. Let's do this, right? Illuminate as well. This is an interesting card. I think that I really like this one because it represents a lot of gratitude, right? The subtext here, your light helped to guide me out of my darkness, right? This is speaking to perhaps your person in this situation that, that energy boost that they're giving you of the kind of the interplay of both of your energies is really, giving rise to higher levels of energy, right? Maybe that's what's pushed you into this kind of Wild and Eight of Wands energy, but maybe this was just kind of below the surface and it sort of unlocked it, right? Either way, this is a very positive energy that we're seeing here, right? Again, high energy, high action, high emotion probably even as well because of this illumination. This looks like an energy you want to persist in and take this into the things that you're doing in your life, certainly outside of this connection and relationship, but also focusing on this relationship, focusing on this person, trying to, really get that the camaraderie of having both of you be in this energy, but also trying to pull it out of them. Like, what are they looking for in life? Talking about what you're looking for in life, trying to get that, see how it meshes together, right? That is really, this is a wonderful energy just to take into that process, especially as the two of you really, obviously have some very high gratitude here for them. And if they have that for you, then that really, that's going to create a wonderful basis for a relationship. Right, what is your person's overall energy here? And comes out as rejection. Anger. There's a burning rage inside of me. And the Prince of Cups. Yeah, their energy is a little bit different. Well, I say a little bit. It's a lot bit different than yours, Aquarius. This rejection could have been from another relationship, another person that they, were pursuing and really got rejected, and could also be giving rise to this anger inside of them. So this is kind of that, energy that will pull one down, to hold one back. It's like a lower level energy. The Prince of Cups here, though, they're really kind of wearing their emotions on their sleeve, and I think that they're open for, trying to exercise their love and care emotions here, right? Because these things are energy that kind of can be... I mean this in the sense of magnetism, and not as the way that sounds, but repulsive, right? And I don't mean like gross repulsive. I mean just literally pushing things apart, repelling things, right? And so I think what's happening is they've got two parts of them that are pushing away from each other, right? And I don't think that they're conflicting so much. It's kind of one of those things where sometimes they're in this energy, sometimes they're in this energy. And I think what your person's trying to do is get all of this in order and under control inside of themselves. And that's why they're presenting as the Prince of Cups. And that is let me move forward emotionally. Let me not get hung up on this. Let me see what's next for me. So that's at least a good perspective to be taking here. How do you feel about this connection, Aquarius? The Hermit, the Justice card, and the Hanged Man. Interesting. So the Hermit here is that that kind of feeling of working on yourself, but I think also your person working on themselves. I think that's where you've been coming from. That's why you've gotten into such a high energy. I think you also see that your person could use such an approach to life right now, especially their own, because that's going to kind of help bring them into internal alignment. And the justice, you want to be fair to them, right? You want to understand where they've come from. You want to allow them the time to process that, because you know it takes that time, right? It's not just you snap your fingers and it's gone. We have to deal with, the causes of it, the lower level things that it's bringing up, which is why these sorts of situations, emotional situations, are really good, because it helps us to understand more of those subconscious drivers that maybe we don't want in our life, right? To help be aware of those and release them so that we don't continue to be driven by them. And the Hangman, again, that different perspective that this can give you. I think for you, Aquarius, this is helping you be a more magnanimous character with people. And I think for them, it can help them just realize more of themselves and what they want to be and where they want to go in life. How do they feel about this connection? The Three of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that Four of Pentacles here is that conflict and that kind of like, I'm frozen, I'm not going to move now, right? Because I don't want things to get worse, and I don't think that things can necessarily get better, so I'm going to stay where I'm at. That's not going to serve them. But the Three of Cups here, this is what they want to be persisting in, and I think this is why that Prince of Cups is trying to kind of poke through this surface of I won't say negativity, but just like the lower level energy that they find themselves in. That they understand that life can be more celebratory. They understand that this relationship can bring some of that energy into their life, and they definitely want that. So they are aware, at least at that level, of what's going on here. The Princess of Pentacles, this is the beginning of them emotionalizing about what this relationship could look like in the long term, because they have this positive slant toward it. So it's like, okay, well, where can this go? And they're really trying to pull that into their emotions. I really see that your person's trying to kind of pull themselves out of the muck, let's just say, of this energy. And that's really something to be lauded and something to respect. So hopefully they'll just keep pushing in that direction. How do you view this connection, Aquarius? The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. The Three of Pentacles here is the view to build something together, something bigger and greater than what either of you are right now, and something that combines the vision of the two of you. That also can lead to this Ten of Cups outcome. You really have this vision for this Ten of Cups outcome, happily ever after energy, a loving, deeply wonderful connection between the two of you. However, you're stuck about how do you even begin to communicate that to your person, especially because you do sense that they are in this energy. How do you move beyond that right now? You don't really feel like there's any way for you to be able to, and it's kind of an extra friction for you because you want to move forward so quickly right now. I would just say patience is really what's going to be required here, and that's going to go against a little bit of your energy right now. But know that that's going to help build you up, the ability to remain patient in these circumstances and to just kind of have that faith that things are going to work out the way that they need to. I think that would serve you very well, Aquarius. How does your person view this connection? Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, again, that view for the action experience of this connection in this life for them is understanding what it's like to physically be with you, but not just from a passionate physical perspective, but this life. I'm talking about building this life together. What that life together feels like what day by day is the life like. What day by day are the goals that the two of you are working for and achieving because of what you can achieve here together. Six of Wands is moving toward that. They see things are moving to that direction, but maybe not as quickly as you would like, Aquarius. But for them, they see that it's on that path. However, this Nine of Swords is giving them the anxiety around the conflict of this rejection and anger energy and the optimism that they have for this connection with you, Aquarius. I really think that they're conflicted inside in a great degree, and this Nine of Swords may freeze them a bit and slow down the Six of Wands progression. So just know, Aquarius, again, that patience will be required as they deal with these internal energies. What are next steps for you, Aquarius? Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the cautionary tale here. Be careful that you don't push this person before they're ready for things to unfold, because if you do, then this anger is going to burst out of them and be directed at you. That's the difficult part of dealing with these kinds of energies remotely, right? As the second party in the, when I say second party, not them, right? Not being them. So you can't do anything about that directly. So just be, again, patient. Not saying don't try to take things forward. Not saying don't communicate with your person. Definitely do those things. But don't try to push really hard on them and be like, well, I need an answer. Are you going to tell me? If you're like that, then this person is going to redirect this energy of anger and rejection probably to you, Aquarius, so that patience is required here. But if you can exercise that patience, the goal you have here, the thing you have in mind is possible. And know that as you move forward and exercise that patience, I think you'll see this person, the grip of this energy on this person, you'll see will loosen and loosen. And then really what you want to do is just consult your intuition on what steps to take. Should I ask this question? Should I really try to wait longer? All of those sorts of things. Your intuition is what's going to set you straight and right on that. You can trust that intuition is going to guide you the right way. So know that. And that may be a little new or difficult to you, Aquarius, being in this wild Eight of Wands energy. But the more that you do that, the more confident you'll feel in moving forward here, and the more confident you feel, the more ability you'll have to be patient and understand that the time it takes is the time it takes, and the divine timing is a real thing, and this will work out in that divine timing. What are next steps for your person? Prince of Swords, the Hermit, and Four of Wands. Yeah, that Hermit coming out here for them makes total sense. That's how they're going to get beyond these energies, is to really focus in on themselves and kind of connect to their intuition and really let that take them on this path of healing internally, because that's truly what they need to do. The Prince of Swords here is an indication that they need to communicate with you. Maybe they aren't ready for things to move forward, as rapidly as you'd like, Aquarius, but they need to at least let you know that, hey, look, I'm dealing with this inside. I'm interested in you, but maybe right in this very moment we can't be moving forward very quickly, but we can take a little step here, a little step there, and see how it goes. Because this Four of Wands is really what they're looking for in the future, and that's that committed relationship. And I think that this can be that one for the both of you. I think that each of you have something to learn. For them, it's about raising up their energetic level beyond these lower level energies. For you, it's about persisting in this high level energy that you're in, but also cultivating, again, patience. I know I keep saying that in this reading, but the cultivation of that and the trust in divine timing is really what's going to serve you long term in your life, Aquarius. Not just in this relationship, but elsewhere as well. All right, let's get some of these message cards and see what your person has to say. You will be in my heart until death and beyond. Well, that's speaking again to this Four of Wands, this long-term commitment. They definitely are desiring that here. Again, this is a message from their higher self. So realize that and understand that and integrate that, because this is where their true self is coming from. Now, will that bubble down into their own conscious mind, their own approach to life? It may already be there. We don't know. And it may be one of those things is as they go down this path, this hermit path, they may begin to open up more and more to that. And then when they do, I think you'll see that, Aquarius. we can't evade our destiny. And so they think that this is something that is destined, and thus you can't evade it. And this is kind of a similar message of, you being in their heart. It's a path that it was required to get there. And this kind of speaks to that divine timing for that path as well, right? That, it may take time, but in the end, it's going to happen. You can't avoid destiny. All right, Aquarius, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Please only take those elements that resonated with you, as that's the important information that your higher self has for you to integrate on your path forward to experiencing the relationship you're looking for. And thank you so much for spending some of your precious and valuable time with my channel and this reading. That is very meaningful to me, so please accept my sincere gratitude for that. I really appreciate you being here, Aquarius. Again, I hope this was a helpful reading for you, and we will see you next time.